Angell Town has been under the spotlight in recent months for all the wrong reasons. I'm meeting with one of its residents today to find out his experience on this notorious Brixton suburb.
Angell Town starts from here. If you turn down Loughborough Road and you go down, there's like 3 roads that go into Angell Town, and it's basically just an intersection of 5 different roads over the span of like about 5 yards, but it goes quite deep into an estate. But yeah, it starts here.
Shall we take a look?
Yeah.
25-year-old Rico, who suffers from psychosis, allowed me a unique insight into his take on Angell Town life.
So this is the beginning of Angell Town. The majority of people that are involved in gang crime or like that kind of give Angell Town this bad reputation have grown up here, which is actually really sad because they're part of the community.
Would you say you yourself feel part of this community?
I feel in 2 ways very like part of it and very isolated from it.
In what way do you feel isolated?
Mostly my dress sense, the way I dress. It kind of targets me for a lot of like abuse that I would get like walking through the estate.
Rico was clear about the struggles he's faced on Angell Town, along with his feelings on openly expressing his sexuality. Is there a level of intimidation that you feel then, Rico?
Yeah, every single time I leave my house, there'll be a huge group of young men outside my apartment block, and I have to walk past them to get to the bus stop. And what I usually do is I put in my headphones and speed walk past them. But occasionally they still do get called aside, and like we'll have to pretend that I don't hear them. And a lot of the time when I don't hear them, they'll leave me alone, but some of the time they don't. This is Angell Town, and that's Loughborough Estate. I actually experienced a lot more aggression towards me for the way I dress and the way I am in Loughborough Estate. I mean, I used to leave my house, and the people from like Loughborough Estate and Angell Town don't like each other either, so there's like that aspect of it as well. I mean, like even if you cross the...
So this is the border?
That's like the border, yeah. That's the line.
And so if you were to go over there, well, it would be trouble?
It would be trouble.
Obviously you identify as being gay. How do you find that experience in Angell Town? Is it something people are aware of? Is it something...
It's something I almost wear in a way. In an area like this, it's something I wear because in my experience from like growing up in black culture, if you don't dress a certain way, which is very much like sportswear orientated, they already perceive you as being gay. So when you are gay, they kind of target you even more, especially in like areas like this where the ethnic community is dominated by the same kind of culture.
On the issue of psychosis, Rico discussed its impact on him and the need for better support in similar communities.
I first had my first psychotic break that didn't go away 2 years ago. At the point where I decided to accept that they weren't going to go away is the point where they got better. It's almost like the volume got turned down so I could concentrate on other things. There's such a plethora of things wrong because Angell Town's such a loud estate and because the noises on the estate aren't pleasant ones, like kids firing fireworks at each other and kids screaming. The more anxious, the more paranoid you feel with like day-to-day communities and people's mentality, but also people's health and people's mental health that I think are completely overlooked. We look at like what needs to be targeted because it kills people, but like what I think is worse is what people live with every day and makes their life 10 times more difficult than it should be.
Whilst Brixton has in recent years gained a name for being an up-and-coming part of London, the story of Rico and Angell Town offers a stark reminder into the work still needed to be done to support troubled communities.